Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk about be honest. Just simple as that, just be honest with yourself. Basically, being honest is just being honest about everything that you do. A lot of times in life, we're not honest with ourselves, we're not honest with the things we are doing in life. In order for you to grow and be happy, you must fulfill in all the blanks of being totally honest with yourself. A lot of times in life, we forget about some of the things that we need to continue doing in order to keep us on the right track. And being honest is one of the things that we all need to know, that's something major that we need to do in this world. A lot of people lie about everything. If you don't lie, you don't have to worry about continue telling another lie and another lie. If you totally honest about any situation, no matter what the outcome is going to come out to be, but you are honest, in the end it's going to work out for an honest person, a person that's more honest and more real, because in the end God will make sure that person has justice taken care of for that honest person. So be honest with everything that you do on this earth. I don't care what it is. It goes for women, men, children, everyone. Just be totally honest with yourself. Stop living in lies. Stop being a lie. Stop getting other people to lie for you. Some of you have your children, you have family members, you have people that lie for you. That's not right to do. A lot of people lie to get all type of benefits in this world. I feel that's very petty to do that. It should be used for people that cannot afford things, groceries and food in this world in order to get it. It shouldn't be to where you're getting other people to lie for you so you can get these benefits and reap the harvest off the benefits, but you're reaping it through a lie. And you need to be totally honest with yourself and with others. That's not right to do these things that's being done on this earth, of not being honest with yourself. That's totally being dishonest when you're lying to a staff members, or you're lying to faculty members. You're lying to yourself to get something. And in the end and in the long run, always remember, a lie always catches up with you. But if you be honest, you don't have nothing to worry about lying, because you are honest about every situation. So you should be honest about everything that you do, because being honest is going to take you a very long way in life. You will earn more people trust by you being honest about everything, no matter what the situation is, no matter how it may look, no matter if it looks like it's going to get you in trouble for being honest. Still be honest about it, because honesty stands a long way. And honesty, it determines who you are as a human being, by you being honest to yourself. If you're always lying to yourself, then you're a person that lives in lies. You're living a lie because you're used to lying to yourself. You're used to being in a lie. That's not nothing comfortable you should want for yourself, or either for your family, or you definitely shouldn't want your children around you to see you living a lie instead of being honest about everything that you do. When you be honest, you set the track for your children and people around you to be more open and honest with you and with other people. But if a person sees you're constantly lying and lying, you're giving them a more open and free way for them to lie, and for them to come up with scams and schemes to get what they want on this earth. We don't have to scam and scheme anyone to get what you want. Be honest about everything and things will work. It's a lot of people do so many things on this earth that is so dishonest. They will scheme you for money. They will lie to you to get money from you, just to scheme you so they can have more. That's not being honest. That you're getting on social media or you getting on these websites and telling people, if you give me $300, I'm gonna flip your money and you'll get $3,000, and you know you're gonna take those people money. Why not just not do that at all? What is the use and the purpose of going around and scamming other people that done work hard for their money and deserve their money? Some of you are scamming elderly people that don't even really know. They trust in you because you coming with a great scheme and a great lie. That's not right. That people like you should get away with things like this on earth. Because you lie so much, it's more easier for you to get away with something on earth than a person that be honest. And I want the people to know that's honest. Don't stop being honest because you see all these other people being dishonest and it may seem like they're getting away with it. In the long run, they won't get away with it. It only will seem like they're getting away with it for that time, for that present given time. But in the end, it would tell a story. And it's going to tell that they were not honest, great people. And everything that you do by not being honest, it's going to always come back and fall on you one day. So you must be totally honest with everything you do so it doesn't come back upon you one day and it messes you up because you was not totally honest. Sometimes we can hang around people that are dishonest, that is not honest with themselves, are not being honest. And by you attracting those type of people, they say the people that we hang around and the people that we attract are a part of us. So if you hanging around a person that's a liar, it must make you a liar also. Because you shouldn't be around someone that's going to tell stories and that's going to lie and not be honest with you or their self, because that's a dangerous person that's not honest. They're very dangerous. They will lie to you about anything. So that's something that everyone should always know. We need to be honest, because a person that's not honest, it's very dangerous. You know, I would not want to be around a person that tells lies, because you don't know what lie they're going to come up with next, and you don't know what they can be planning against you by them telling all these lies and stories. So I always say, just be honest with everything. It doesn't matter how the situation looks. Doesn't matter if you seems like you're gonna get in trouble for telling the truth on something. If you know something happened to someone, you know someone did something that was really bad to someone, and you know in your heart that's not right, and you need to be honest and step up and stand up for being honest. It's not going to hurt you to talk. Stand up and talk. Say what happened. You need to open your mouth and tell. You may be saving somebody's life. You may be helping that mother or that father out that was looking for answers for their child or their loved one. You can be helping that person out by you being honest. It doesn't make you a rat or a snitch that you're being honest for something that's bad happening. You know about it. Why continue living with it? Why continue living with a lie? And just be honest and release your soul and say what happened. You don't know who you could be helping by being honest. If you know something, if somebody hurting anyone or taking a loved one or a person off this earth, and you know about it, you have all the information and clues that you know, you can go to the police officers and tell them about it. Why don't you do that? Why don't you set yourself free by going and reporting those people? Because we need to get people that are not honest, dishonest people out of this world and in a place where they belong, to where we know we can deal with the rest of the people that's being honest on this earth. It's more easy to deal with honesty than to deal with dishonesty. So if y'all know information on things that you may be hiding and you know that happened a while ago, why sit there and hold it in and not help that person by benefit and telling someone to maybe help them to get some relief, help them to get sleep at night because they worried about their loved one that they lost of the hands of someone else, of not being honest. So why not just be straight up and just report it? Say what they done and get it off your chest so that dishonest person can get off the streets. You know, that's some things I like to share about examples of being honest. You know, be honest with yourself. Be honest with your partners, your loved ones. Just be honest. It's not going to kill you. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. So it's not going to kill you to be honest about every situation, everything that you do in your life. It will basically tell who you are, and it will list you as a great, wonderful person, because a person that can sit there and be honest about everything without telling a lie is a very great person. And we need people like that in this world. We have too much of people that's not being honest. They just can't be honest with their self. They can't be honest with their life. They're living lies. They're telling lies. Their life is a completely, totally lie. And at the end, they become a lie who they really are. You don't want to become a lie. You don't want to become something that you're not. You want to be what you were created to be. And we were all put here to make our own choices. And being honest is a choice that you make. It's not something that's forced. It's not something that's drilled, beaten in you for you to do it. It's something that you honestly just make a choice on choosing if you want to be a liar or if you want to be honest. I choose to be honest about any situation because being honest keeps me over waters and keep me ahead of everything by being honest to myself and being honest to others. Because in the end, you keep telling lies, the lie is going to catch up with you. And you're going to run out of lies to keep telling people. So why keep thinking of a lie and when you could just tell the truth the first time and you won't even have to worry about constantly telling someone a lie? You won't have to continue worry about doing that because you were totally honest from the beginning, and they're going to respect you because you walked up and you presented and you represented yourself in honesty. You didn't represent yourself in dishonesty. So always keep being honest with yourself and be honest with others. Don't allow someone to make you out of a liar or to make you to become a liar, because that's a choice. If a person is not putting a gun to your head or forcing you to do anything, you shouldn't do anything that you don't want to do. You only do what makes you happy and what satisfies you. And being honest is something that will make you happy and feel great about yourself, because you will know that you're trustworthy. A person can trust a person that's honest. It's more easy for me to trust an honest person than a dishonest person, because a dishonest person will continue lying and continue telling you lies to cover up each lie that they tell you. And that's a very dangerous person. I do not desire to be around people like that, because they are not real people. They are fake people. When you're not honest, you are fake. It's considered as a fake person because you're not being truly to yourself. You're not being true and real to yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. So if you prefer to be a fake and to be a liar, that's something you need to honestly think about. Do you want to be a fake on this earth? You know, we were not put here to be a clone or to be a fake. We were put here to be real human beings, real people that tells real true stories. So at the end of the day, you have to always remember, it's just totally being honest with yourself. Be honest. It doesn't cost anything to be honest. It's not going to hurt you to be honest. It's just something that's going to benefit you out your life. It's something that it gives another person a, it gives them a different option, a different gratitude about you, to think of you, because they will know you're an honest person. A person can determine if a person is honest or if they dishonest. You can tell. And most people don't want to be around a person that's dishonest, because people that are dishonest, like I said, are very dangerous people. They become crooks when you're dishonest. They become con artists. Some of the best con artists are people that's not honest. They don't be honest with themselves. So they become great con artists in this world. They become great schemers to steal money from people like you, me, and everybody around the world. They become great at it because they know how to lie. And they chose to be a liar instead of just being honest with their self. Just to be honest. So I would choose to be honest because in the end, an honest person go a very longer way than a fake, dishonest person. Because you know a person that's fake and you know a person that's not real. You can see it the way they are, the way they present themselves. They will start telling lies and you will know it because they will start getting caught up in their own lies, what they're telling you. You will start to see some of the things they're saying, it's not true. And that's how you determine who you choose to be around with or who you choose to have around you. You as a human being, you shouldn't want a dishonest person. You should only want someone that's being 100% honest with you and their self. Because if a person a lie, they will steal, they will kill, they will try to destroy you. Always remember, a liar will do all these things. They will kill, they will steal, they will do everything bad. Because if you feel you can get away with lying, you're gonna feel you can get away with stealing also. Because stealing is part of being dishonest. And if you feel you can get away with stealing, you will try yourself to get over on killing someone or murdering someone. You will think you'll be able to get away with it because you got over with everything of lying or being a liar who you were. And a person that does that is a very dangerous person. You can't trust them. They become a major enemy if you're gonna lie. A person will do anything if they're gonna lie. That's something that I learned and I seen out people in my life. They lied, and you better believe they did everything else that came along with the lies. And to the end, they couldn't lie anymore until it got them caught up. And they had to be in places where they didn't want to be. But it was for their best and for everyone else best on the world to not have to deal with criminals and liars. So that's something that we need to all think about. If a person will not be honest, they will rob you, they will steal, they will kill, they will do all these bad things because you're not honest with yourself. You can't be totally honest. A person that's not honest is a murderer, is a thief, it's a robber, it's a person that comes to destroy. It's a person that has no good intentions. It's filled with evilness and just desires of lying to get what they want. It's just to fulfill that urge or that purpose that's in them, that craving that makes them lie and tell these stories to be able to get what they want out of life or to do what they want to other people by telling lies. A lot of people get away with it and think that's really good to lie to people and to tell stories and do things that's not right. That's not right to do to anyone of telling a lie or telling a story. You should be honest with yourself first. And if you can't be honest with yourself, you will never be able to be honest with anyone else. So always remember, be honest with yourself. Be true to yourself because you will never be able to be honest to no one else if you're not true to yourself. It starts with you first. And if you don't do it first, how can you teach someone else to be honest? How can you teach your little children or the little kids around you to be honest with their self and to be honest in their life if they grew up and seeing their parents living a lie or not being honest or being the lie? You training them to be a great liar and to be a great person at being dishonest and not being honest with their self and no one. So you're basically raising a liar. You're turning them into a monster because children will only do what they see you do. They're not going to do what you tell them. You can tell them every day, be honest, be honest. But if they see you lying for every little thing, how can they be honest and they see that you are not honest with yourself? You're dishonest to the world. You're doing everything to scheme to get money, to get things on the earth, to get from other people, to scheme other people out of money, scheme other people out of things that you know that you have already. But so much you so greedy and have so much greed, you choose to be dishonest to continue getting more and more. That's not the right way of living. We shouldn't choose to be honest to continue to get more and more. We should continue to be honest to get what we want in life, but the right way. Because when you're being dishonest to get what you want, you are becoming a con artist. You're becoming a crook. Because that's not a real person if you have to lie to me to get what you want, to fulfill your soul or to fulfill your desire or your craving. That's not right that you should take from someone else by lying. It should be totally honest that you're being with yourself and you're being with that individual. And that's why I talked about this lesson today of being honest. Just it's totally just be honest. It's nothing wrong. It's not brutal to be honest. It's nothing wrong with being just bluntly honest. Just be truly honest to yourself. Be truly honest to others. Great things happen to honest people. You will feel better about yourself. You will no longer feel that you have to live a lie. You will no longer feel that you in a lie because you will be able to breathe and you will be able to live a better life knowing that you told the truth and you told nothing but the truth. And therefore, you won't go to bed with any worries on your mind. You won't live with any guilt on your mind and on your heart or your conscience because guilt and worry comes with people that are dishonest. They have to walk around and be very unhappy out of their lives because they chose to be dishonest or they chose not to be honest. So now they have to live with all the baggage and the packages that come with not being honest because its consequences and baggage comes with everything on this earth, on the choice that we decide to make. Every choice that we make, there's a consequence that comes behind it. It's either a good consequence or a bad consequence. You make it yourself. You choose the consequence that you want to happen. You choose the consequence that you want to happen. If you want it to be good or if you want it to be bad. You have to make that decision and nobody else can make that choice for you. By you just being honest with yourself and being honest with others, it will stand out for you. It will make you look better. If you know something happened to where someone lied to you about a situation that you maybe didn't know about and you're not guilty for it, but now you know the truth, you need to do what's best now to be a better, honest person and tell the truth. Because maybe you're lying about hiding things that someone lied to you about and you afraid to step up and tell them the truth now because you didn't know that you were telling a lie for someone else that lied to you. That doesn't make you the wrong person. It makes you wrong if you don't stand up and tell the honest truth about the situation. It makes you wrong. But it makes you right that you stand up and say, I didn't know that I was doing this and they had me doing this and lying to other folks. And I would like to apologize and let the world know or anyone that's not the type of person that I am. By you being totally honest, you will gain more respect. You will gain more people that will trust you more because they know they can go forward with an honest person. But with a liar, they can't go anywhere with a liar because you don't know what a liar is going to do. So just be honest with yourself and be honest with others. We don't need to live in a world where we're telling lies to get away with everything. We're telling lies to gain benefits. Why tell lies to gain benefits in this world? Why tell lies to gain other people money or gain other people property or gain other people possession. We shouldn't want to do that by telling lies. We should want to get everything on our own by being honest, and leaving honesty on this earth, not leaving lies where everybody known you for being a lie and a dishonest person. You don't want a person to say, "Oh, I know that's Clinton. He's the biggest compulsive in the world. He's a compulsive liar. All he does is believe his own lie." You don't want no one to say that about you, because people can only say what the impression that you give upon them or what you show a person is what they're going to go by, and they're going to look at you as being. A person can't go by saying you're trustworthy if you're not showing them trustworthy or you're not being honest. They can't say that. They can only say you're a liar. If you lie to someone about a money situation, you borrowed money and you know you had no intentions on paying that person back, and you know you just lied, how can you live with yourself being a liar, being dishonest, that you had to lie and you had to scam somebody else's money so you could have? That makes you a liar, and you couldn't get it by being honest. You would get more money by being honest with yourself and others. But because you told a lie and you schemed to get money from those honest people, you really mess yourself up, because now you lost a great friendship. That person won't ever trust you again, and they won't ever allow you to be in a present again, because you're considered as a liar and a thief. They won't trust you because you decided to tell a lie and you knew you had no intentions on paying that person back. Some of you flee the world. You are steal and take money from someone and know you had no intentions to pay them back. And then you hurry up and flee to another state just so you can't pay them back. So you're thinking by running it's going to make it better. Running only makes the problem worse. And the problem is going to run faster to catch up with you, because you're going to get your karma back. Whoever you took from and scheme and took money from, you're going to lose more than what you took for them. So it's better for you to be honest than to tell a lie, than to get money from someone you know you had no intentions on paying that person back. Why even do that to yourself? Why even set yourself up for the blame, for the lie? Why do that when you could have just be honest and say, "I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. I don't know how I'll be able to pay you back. I can't tell you now when I can pay you back, but I will try my hardest to pay you back." That person would have probably tell you, "Don't worry about it. You go ahead and keep it. I understand," because you were honest. But by you lying and being a scheme and just taking it and gone, you messed up that trust. Now that person won't ever be able to trust you or anyone, because it makes it what a good have to suffer for the bad people. And so maybe a real honest person may be really telling the truth to that person, but they won't believe that person because of the story that you did, the lie that you did first, and you made sure you were being good at lying, and you took from that person. And maybe this person here is really honestly and really telling the truth, but that lying person made it so hard for that person to trust that honest person, because they won't be able to trust anyone again, because you lied. You destroyed their mindset and their memories of you lying to them and being dishonest with yourself. It doesn't cost anything, like I say, to be honest with yourself and to be honest with others. So if you out there telling lies and not being honest with yourself, today is the day to wake up, and today is the day to be honest with yourself. Re-examine yourself. You can re-examine yourself to see if you're telling the truth, or if you're an honest person on this earth, or if you're a liar. You know within yourself who you are, because you have to live in that body as a human being. You have to live with those flaws, and you have to live with those demons that you're using to cover up and lie for. So be very careful in this world what we do. So today was about just being honest. Just be totally honest about everything. Don't worry about what the situation may seem to be. When you're honest, it's going to turn out great. Trust and believe what I tell you. It will turn out great for you because you are honest. I tell everyone after every YouTube video that I upload, I ask that you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe, hit the post notification buttons. We love when you leave comments. I love people that subscribe. I always say I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I can only get the subscribers by you as my friends and family and as people helping me and supporting me by subscribing. It doesn't take that long to hit that subscribe button and to become a subscriber. I thank everyone that have become a subscriber and that been listening to my videos and that been comment and just loving everything that we trying to do. We're just trying to get positive things out in the world and trying to be a great encourager to everyone, because in these hard times and days, everyone deserves some encouraging and deserves someone just to be honest with them. And that's who I am. I will be brutally honest and totally honest with you. I won't hide anything or sugarcoat. I can only be truthful because that's who I am. The truth relies in me. But I hope that everyone have a wonderful, blessed Sunday. I hope you enjoy everything today. I hope that you remember to be honest. Remember everything works out for you and just enjoy life. Until next time, everyone be safe. I love you and take care, everyone.